How do you know if you even want to quit drinking anyway? Welcome to Sobriety Snippets for Women Over 40, where we elevate that mindset and trade those hangovers for higher consciousness, one snippet at a time. I'm Becca Jacobson, and this is Snippet Land. It's a Friday. We're rounding out our week here in Snippet Land with our third snippet. Tomorrow will be a brand new stroll over on YouTube, walking with my puppies, talking to you. If you haven't checked out the strolls, now's a great time to do that. Just go to YouTube and search for Sober Living Strolls. But gals, that's not what we're talking about today. Last week, I taught a class on Wednesday. So right now, I've got Wednesday workshops going on. Not every Wednesday, but most Wednesdays, I do a workshop. For example, I didn't do it this week because why? We're in the middle of my sober summer instead. But anyway, here's the thing. I'll get to the point. Last week, it was on how to know if you even want to quit drinking. I mean, what if I don't even want to quit drinking, Becca? How do I know? How do I know if I want to? Because don't I have to have the desire? This is the type of question that I get. Now, in preparing for that class, in preparing for any class I teach and the snippets and all of it, I spend time thinking about it, of course. And this one, I got to tell you, gals, it was a tough one. And I opened the class by saying that to the gals that were there. So this was a tough one, and I didn't expect it to be. But as the thinking process was unfolding while I'm hiking with my dogs or while I'm cleaning up the yard or whatever I'm doing when I'm doing my thinking, I rarely think while sitting still. I like quiet. I like nature. It helps me clear my thoughts. Well, in thinking about that question, it just got more and more clear to me that it's the wrong question. Listen, gals, if alcohol is serving you, you're never going to want to quit. I mean, you're not going to say, I'm going to give up this thing that is really serving me well. And it is. And so the first step that I pointed out is first understand what alcohol is doing for you. Because it's serving very, very specific purpose and it's doing a damn good job. So once you have that clear, and the list is usually similar with most of us, it's helping me cope, it's helping me relax, it's slowing down the mind, it's helping me celebrate, it's helping me through the hard times, it's keeping me from getting anxious, it's how I relax. And if we're really, really honest, it's how I don't face my emotions, although we rarely put it that way, do we? But that's a big list. If that's what alcohol is doing for you, and it likely is, I can't imagine what else it would be doing, that's a huge list. That is a lot of weight that alcohol's pulling. It is serving a massive purpose in your life. And then someone comes along and says, you should quit alcohol. And you're like, well, what if I don't want to? Of course you don't want to. Why would you want to quit drinking when it's doing so much for you? It's the wrong question. So if it's the wrong question, what is the right question? Gals, I got to be honest. When I asked myself that, the answer to that question kind of shocked me because I thought, well, I don't want to hurt their feelings. But I looked at it from every angle, and here's where I landed. Ready? Hold on to your hats. Here's where I landed, gals. If the question isn't, do I want to quit drinking? And it isn't because, as I already said, alcohol serving such a beautiful purpose in your life, the desire to quit just isn't going to come. Then the question becomes, are you willing to give it up anyway? Now, this is kind of similar to Wednesday where I talked about uncomfortable action, but it's a bit deeper than that. Are you willing, and here's the part that might piss you off, so get ready. Are you willing to be grown up enough to do what's the right thing for yourself instead of the easy thing? Right? Look, let's look at it this way. I'm pretty sure that there isn't a single one of you out there who enjoys going to the doctor for that one annual exam. You know, the one we all love so much. You know the one I mean, that one. Hello, show of hands. Who enjoys that? Nobody. But you go. Why? because you know it's going to, you know why you go. You know that it's good for your body. You know that you want to do that test on your body to make sure that you stay healthy in the future. So you do it. You don't say to yourself, I don't want to. It's uncomfortable. You go and do it. Another example, and the one I used in the class, it's a much simpler one. You brush your teeth. Rarely do we enjoy that. It's not like, this is so enjoyable, I'm going to go brush my teeth. We do it because we want to keep our teeth. Do you really want to exercise? Some of us do, granted, but a lot of us don't enjoy it, and yet we move the body because why? Right? You get my point here. Do we want to eat those veggies, or would we rather have something juicy and sweet? Right? We do the right thing because we're all grown up now. We're mature women. That's what adults do. Adults make decisions that aren't just fun and enjoyable. They make decisions because they're the right thing to do. And yet when alcohol comes along, well, I don't want to quit. What? So what are you talking about? It's Am I picking on you? Maybe a little bit, but as I thought this through, this was the logical conclusion I came to. It isn't about wanting to. Do you have a choice at this stage? Now, this is an interesting part. Let's talk about this part. It is possible you have a choice. It's unlikely, but possible. So if you're in snippet land, it automatically means one thing. Alcohol is a problem for you. You either drink too much, you drink when you don't want to, or both. It's causing problems in your relationship or in your health or in your own mental health. It's causing you to lose sleep, to worry. Your doctor may have said something about your liver, and whatever it is, alcohol is a problem. And that means the question isn't, do I want to quit? The question is, just like that annual exam, just like brushing your teeth, are you willing to do it anyway? Why do we ask if we want to? It's really the wrong question, gals. You know you don't want to age before your time. You know you don't want alcohol-related health issues in the future. You know you want to feel clear and free emotionally. You know all that, and you know that alcohol's standing between you and that. So the question isn't, do you want to quit? You'll never want to quit, my dear. Alcohol is serving you too well. But are you willing to do it anyway? Because you're grown up now? That's what grown-ups do? Yes, of course you are. Because why? Remember Wednesday? You're not a cream puff. You're a tough cookie. So please, please stop asking, how do I get up the desire to quit? Because my response to that is very simple. It ain't going to happen. You have a desire for the results of quitting, but the actual quitting is just not going to come. It never came for me, that's for sure. When I finally had my last drink, I still wanted to drink. That's the struggle. Listen, if we could get the desire to not drink, we wouldn't need snippet land. We would just get the desire and quit drinking. It's all over. But what's the problem? I decided I don't want to drink, and now I don't drink. Unfortunately, that never happens for us. That's not the path we're on. That's not our journey. That's not our story. Our story is different. But I'll just bring it right back to the theme for the last couple of snippets. You're not a cream puff. And that means you're willing to do the right thing, even if it's uncomfortable, and even if you don't have the desire to do it. Matter of fact, the desire you have is a bigger desire, a nobler desire, a grander desire. Your desire is not to quit alcohol. Your desire is for health and freedom and peace of mind and contentment. That you want. That's the right question. So stop waiting to want to quit drinking, because that day is just not coming. It's an excuse. You're using it as an excuse. I'll wait until I feel like it. All right. If you waited to get that annual exam until you felt like it, when would you do it? Yeah, we know the answer to that one, don't we? Okay, gals, I think I got this message across. I wouldn't want to beat poor little dead horse. What a horrible metaphor. Gals, one of the best things you can do for yourself if you're ready to start and you don't know where to start and you've tried before in the past and failed, the best action you can take is join us in the Fresh Start experience. This is the simplest, most affordable access to me and a group of other women right out of Snippet Land. We meet once a week on Zoom. We chat in between on WhatsApp. and lay a foundation for your alcohol-free life. I teach the basics there, the nervous system settling, the voice of alcohol, the things that we need just to get through that survival sobriety and into the next stages of emotional growth. That's where I teach it. More importantly, that's where we practice it. Fresh Start Experience is designed to help you stop surface dwelling, and the doors are open right now. Go to the show notes, tap the link, and join us this very evening. We meet Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tap the link and join us. We meet every Friday on Zoom. And if you're one of those gals that has a hard time with show notes, just shoot me that email at Becca@beccajacobson.com and ask about Fresh Start, and I'll get you all signed up. See you there, babe. Thanks for popping in. Be sure to come back next time so I can keep your head on straight. Sending you buckets of love.